Despite the widespread coverage of Bruce Jenner's transitioning to Caitlyn Jenner, many people remain confused about what transgender actually means. The Plymouth Church decided to provide an opportunity to clear up some of the confusion with Beyond Caitlyn and Closer to Home, the T in LGBTQ. Lewis Mitchell, a trans man, minister, and social justice advocate, joined community and church members who were invited to learn and ask questions in an effort to move forward toward acceptance and equality.
Beyond Caitlyn and Closer to Home is our attempt to rectify that by offering an opportunity to engage the issue of transgender justice in a safe and non-judgmental space.
It's important to respect names and pronouns. If you don't know, ask, and try not to let what you see trump what you hear.
So we at the Plymouth Church have a number of goals in mind when we gather together as a Christian community, in which grandparents and parents and kids can all come together and feel safe and secure as a family. So we understand that if we're going to do that, we really need to understand the fullness of family, that not every family is just a mom and a dad and 2.5 kids, but that families come in all shapes and sizes, and we want everybody to know that all people, and when we say all, we really do mean all people, are included and welcome.
Well, the presentation was one that I've done in a number of churches that are open and affirming, but have really focused on lesbian and gay, same-sex attraction, and less on bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, etc. It's really an opportunity for people to get information and ask questions about how to support trans folks in their congregations.
We understand that if somebody is going to come into our church life and tell their story, we need to be in a place where we can hear it. We need to know that we have our homework done so that we really can receive the fullness of who they are. And this is just a little bit of that homework, so that we know what questions we can ask, we know how to ask them, so that when somebody comes to us, we can really fully express the love that we have and the joy that we have that somebody has come into our community.
It's important to show your support, and what that might look like is it might look like saying, I don't know, but I can listen. It might say, this is really hard for me, will you pray for me? It might mean, you know what, let me refer you to someone that knows a little bit more than I do, and can I come along so I can be educated? You don't have to be an authority to be supportive. You just have to be respectful. We're all learning and growing, and if I can carve some space for them to ask the questions in safety, and then to really reach out and see the importance of embracing not just trans folk, but all folk into the body of Christ and into their churches, then perhaps we'll have less isolation, fewer suicides, less violence, and more life.